Hey, and welcome to the very first video for Live Bunny Lifts. This is a YouTube channel that I'm starting. I'm used to giving updates about my lifting journey and eating and just fitness on Facebook. I wanted something where we can organize it a little bit better. People can come back as much as they need to and see the videos and it'd be more organized. So I decided to move it on over to YouTube. This isn't supposed to be something huge or special. I am not a professional. I have no background. I'm simply sharing my journey, what's working for me, how I am going about it all as a big girl with a lot of big family members and learning what it means to love to move my body. I started going to the gym in April of last year. At that point, I was doing what most people do, walk in and just doing whatever felt good. And that was great. And then I started, learning about lifting and I kind of got obsessed and I fell down a deep hole and I started looking at videos and following the studies that some of these TikTokers were posting to learn about it for myself, going on YouTube and just learning so much. And then by about September, I finally started lifting regularly. I started with my compound movements and I was only going 3 days a week. Eventually I bumped up to 4 and that's where I'm at now. I just started a fresh 8-week circuit this Monday. That was my first day back in the gym after 2 weeks of recovering from an accident that I had. Right now, I always start with a push day and then a leg day 1, pull day, and then a leg day 2. I am doing some functional core work at home and just moving my body, whether it be chasing after my kids, jump roping, jumping on the trampoline, and other spicy things that get in those burnt calories. Other than that, as far as my eating, I do track it. I'm not super strict on myself. I am following a calorie deficit that I figured out using the calculator online. But I don't restrict myself from foods. I realized the diets, keto, low carb, blah, 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 that wasn't for me. I like to eat and I like food, and it's okay to like and love food and to eat, but also take care of your body. And so my journey started off, of course, how a lot of people do, and it's chasing that scale, getting that number down. And then I just started thinking about, is it worth the stress chasing the scale, chasing the measurements we want? And it went from that to, I can't remember the last time I got on a scale, and I really don't care what the number says. I feel stronger. I feel my muscles. I feel things activating I never thought I had in my body. And I can do activities for a much longer time with my children. Measurements like that is what I use to share my progress. It's an ongoing thing to unpack, my own internalized fat phobia and how that's rooted in the way I love myself and the way I present myself to others. And I always want to come from that type of framework. So a lot of stuff on my channel will be me ranting about that, updating my workouts, doing a couple reviews here and there, and honestly just doing my usual sharing of my updates. So like I said, I'm doing my 4 days a week functional core training at home and just moving my body while I'm out and about regardless. I did add back in the cardio at the end of every weightlifting as much as I didn't want to. I'm still doing the bike. It's what I love. And I realized for something, if you don't like doing something, at least find the best out of that. So I don't like doing cardio, but if I have to do cardio, I'll get on the bike and watch show and rep it out that way. For some people, it's the Stairmaster. Some people, they like running on the treadmill. Some people like doing the row machine. I like doing the bike. I'm great at the bike. I can get in a couple miles fairly easily at the end of a workout. The pre-workout I'm on right now is Breon Raw Lit. It's definitely different than the Alani Nu, but in a good way. The protein I'm on right now is Ghost, and I'm doing the cookies and cream, and then I'm going to pick up probably the Chips Ahoy in the next week so I can alternate. I'm definitely going to stick with the Ghost protein. It's so good. I love the little chunks of cookie in it, so it doesn't feel like a protein shake. It just feels like I just got a milkshake, and that's great. all in all, everything's going great. I'm happy with my progress. I'm happy with what I'm learning, and I can't wait to continue to go on and on. So, of course, subscribe and follow me on all my socials. That'll be posted at the end of this video. I appreciate, as always, all the followers, all the questions, which I don't mind answering, comments, and I will continue oversharing my journey with you because I don't mind. I enjoy it and it helps people apparently. So thank you so much and welcome to Live Bunny Lives.